number 1.
Not if I clip that part in the old video.
Random 2000s. Right, that's true.
Yeah, that's right.
Random 2000s week. Number 1, because we'll probably do 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna. This is all our show is gonna be from.
Hey, I'm gonna say right now, just throw out your favorite 2000s hits.
Come on,
just slap them in here. And especially ones that belong to people who really their careers were very much so. Early 2000s or 2000s.
Prior to 2010 and after 1999.
Yeah, that's right. Really, especially if they're a one-hit wonder that you can think of, I would really enjoy artists like that. That's what we like right now for these random weeks. Because if you're a huge artist, you can get your own week. Avril Lavigne gets her own week.
Yeah, come on.
Beyonce gets her own week.
Right.
Mariah Carey gets her own week. They're all stars from the 2000s.
They can take a backseat.
And so here we are. These are just people that their careers definitely stayed in the 2000s, and I wouldn't say they were the biggest artists, but they had some of the biggest smashes.
Oh, they have the biggest home in my heart.
Especially tonight. All right, here we go. Oh, and did we say it?
Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles.
Oh my goodness, this one is a smash hit. Also has a documentary on YouTube that you should watch, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Here she comes.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
I love her red wristbands.
Staring blankly ahead, just making my way.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. This thing going on behind her is insanely chaotic. I've just noticed that for the many times watching this. There are like 20 kids there, and they all look like they're fighting each other.
Oh, that's what kids do.
I gotta watch that back.
Nice nail polish too.
Staring blankly ahead, just making my way.
Yeah, they're all balloon fight.
Through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time went past me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight.
Okay, I got a couple things to say. First off, this might be the best drum track in the history of music.
It really might be. If you pay attention to this drum track, it's off the chain from start to scratch.
I mean,
start to finish.
obviously the piano is amazing, the chorus is amazing, the melodies are amazing, everything's great about the song, but it's just the pedestal. The whole song is standing out. It's the foundation. It's the cornerstone of this song. Is just honestly one of the greatest one of the greatest drum tracks of any pop song. It's so incredible. And even more so, I thought for years that this was a green screen and that they did not do this, because in my mind I thought, why would they actually do that?
Yeah.
They would just put her in front of green screen and get a bunch of footage. But I watched that documentary about this song, and it is not.
It's not green screen.
They actually dragged her on a trailer,
I guess,
around Southern California. And I don't even know if I believe the documentary when they said they did that.
Right, it was hard to believe.
I'm really stuck in my ways about this music video being in front of a green screen, because it seems so unbelievable that they did that.
You're kind of like a flat earther, you know?
Yeah,
they prove the Earth is round, but you're still just kind of like,
told me.
I don't think so.
Yeah, like I went in the spaceship and looked at Earth, and I was like, nope. Still flat.
This is a screen.
There's just no way.
You're deceiving me.
There's just no way. It just doesn't make sense. And so here we are.
Joe, you could call the drums the backbone of this song.
Oh my goodness, the spine.
The spine.
That's right. Or you could call it a good pair of shoes. You know,
nice.
What you can walk on.
Yeah, the support.
Yeah, the support
line.
Like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me.
Yes.
'Cause everything's
They got an
so
owl?
wrong and I don't
That's not green screen?
That's even more unbelievable.
I know.
They
How'd
actually
they
have
get
an
the
owl
owls?
standing on the back of a trailer.
And you can see the owl's reflection.
It's
That's
hauling.
a real
I mean,
owl.
okay, so I'm thinking is the owl could have been real and then it was green screen behind them, but you're telling me you put an owl on that trailer and then hauled it through?
And it didn't fly away?
Yeah, why would you? Maybe the owl, what if the owl was just something, a happenstance?
Well, Joe.
It just flew down onto the
Absolutely not. That's a professional owl. That's a Hollywood owl, Joe.
Oh, it's amazing.
living in your precious memory.
Look at it.
Very nice.
'Cause I need you. And I
Yes,
miss you.
finally.
Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. I don't wanna let you know I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way, making a way through the crowd.
Yes.
And I still need you, and I still miss you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I can just hold you tonight.
Dang.
What a smooth entrance back into the garage there.
I know. I'd really like to think that they filmed it all, just driving around the city, and then they just pulled her back in at the end. And that was just a one-day shot.
Yes.
And there just happened to be all those kids fighting in front of that bounce house.
Just happened to be.
Yeah, happened
I
to
mean,
be.
you never know what you could find out in the streets.
And that owl just happened to land on her piano.
Just happened to.
Happenstance.
Joe, that's the magic of music.
That's the magic of Hollywood.
You get a wonderful artist just jamming some piano, singing a tune, and things just kind of start lining up.
That's right.
Wow.
That's kind of like a new age Disney princess or something, you know, where all the
Right.
birds just kind of show up and you start
That's
singing
right.
with them. That's what it
Or-
is. I love that they put the owl on there. I mean, it's not mentioned. There's really no, like, it's just like a couple random scenes. There's just an owl on her piano.
Yeah, you're right.
You just think about it. Like, someone was like, you know what this scene could use? And be like, not an owl. And they're like, an owl. Like, okay, why? I don't know. Is
Let's
it gonna be?
get one.
Is it gonna be in the screen in this scene the whole time? No. It's just gonna kind of be there, and then we're gonna change angles, and it won't be there.
Right.
I'm like, all right, well, that sounds confusing, but let's do it.
So that's called set design.
Yeah.
You know what I love?
Like, do you think they just had a couple extra bucks at the end, and they're like, you know what? Why don't we get an owl?
I don't know. Maybe that's Vanessa's favorite animal, owl.
That would make the most sense.
And Vanessa, if you're watching, drop a comment and let us know if we're correct on that. Why was the owl in here?
Yeah, what was the owl doing there? That's really interesting.
You know what I love? Like, you're talking about the Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Snow White, the whole freaking forest comes and starts cleaning the house with her.
I know. Could you
Not
imagine?
her house, by the way.
Yeah, for some reason
they just hop right in and start cleaning this.
She went into a random person's house. Abandoned. It's not abandoned, but it looked abandoned.
It's just a mess.
Into a random person's house, and then a bunch of other animals came into the house, and for some reason they had the wherewithal of how to clean a home.
And the chipmunks.
Yeah, they're sweeping everything around with their big bushy tails.
Anyways. Enough of that dribble drabble.
Yeah.
What I will say about all these songs tonight, I would have liked to see a little more JoJo on the list, but what I'll say about all these songs tonight is that they're all wonderfully written. I feel like there was something special going on in the early 2000s where they were still just like making sure every song, every part of every song for like, you know, the singles was just flawless. And they just freaking took the time. I mean, these are works of art here we're talking
especially
about.
That song.
Nowadays, it's like, and I know I'm going to sound old.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to,
Who's this senior citizen?
Crap for this one.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
okay, boomer.
I know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, Joe,
Yeah.
let me tell you youngsters.
Okay.
All right, there's still awesome music being written. Very well done these days. But the record label will overlook a couple flaws here and there as long as those social numbers are up. They don't give a crap what the song sounds like. But back then, the song was all you had.
It's right on the radio.
So they made sure it was as good as it could be. That's all I'm saying.
As long as the TikToks are being posted, you know.
I'm not saying the music was any better or any worse at any given time. I'm just saying.
Can't believe that's what you're saying.
The approach was different from now as opposed to back then. Can I get a hallelujah?
Yeah, you're probably right. But I'd really love to see some comments on there. They're very down in the comment section. I'd love to see them very upset about what my brother just said. Yeah, and upset about everything we've said.
Yeah, let's get in a debate. Maybe I'll start it. Maybe I'll make an anonymous account and call myself out.
Yeah,
you know
you should. Yeah.
Like this idiot doesn't know what he's talking about, and put the timestamp right when I start saying all that stuff.
Well, and then when you throw that out, everyone that watches our videos on YouTube can obviously now start to think, wait a minute. Are all those people commenting actually just weird accounts made by them? And the answer is probably.
It could be.
Yeah. Most of the negative comments are written by us of ourselves. Whenever you see a comment that says guy in the glasses is a total bozo.
Yeah.
Get
better vision.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about not wearing glasses, loser? Yeah, it's mostly about my glasses.
Anyways. Well, I had a blast, Joe.
Yeah, blast was had by me. And now we're going to have to think of what to do next week. So I want everyone to throw out their 2000s.
Right.
Because I'd really like to hear it.
And make it good.
Yeah, just throw your random 2000s hits.
Yep.
You know, I'll throw an example out there. Natasha Bedingfield.
Pocket Full of Sunshine.
Pocket Full of Sunshine. That could be on the list.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's a good example because I don't know any other Natasha Bedingfield song. And if you do, then yell at me for not knowing enough.
Right. Yeah. Please yell at Joe.
Please yell at me.
All the comments.
Please yell at me, and also tell me that I've lost all of my credibility.
Right.
Yeah. Any comments about
it? And you know, we're being honest, he kind of has.
Exactly. Any comments about my credibility or Mike's credibility are very welcome.
Right.
So go ahead and enjoy. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
All right. See you later.